Okay. More stimulating than me, Alex?
Alrighty, we're gonna do 5 seconds of silence just for recording and editing purposes, and then we'll go live. So, hello and welcome back to another episode of Unpacking Mormonism and Other Religious Trauma. I'm your host, Sarah Westbrook, joined today by my very sexy husband, Mason, and one of our best friends in the entire universe, Ian Lumgair.
Not sure what a uniforce is.
Welcome. Hello.
Hi, Ian.
Hi.
Alrighty, so for our listeners, we were doing our planning meeting earlier, and I told Ian I was going to utilize this story, and we had a really good laugh. So our families, Ian, the Lumgairs and the Westbrooks, were eternally bonded in, I'm going to say, around late 2009, early 2010. Mason, you and I were in North Carolina. Mason was serving as the first counselor in the bishopric, or you may have been the executive secretary at that time. I don't remember, but you were in the bishopric in some capacity. And I was serving as the primary president. And Ian, how old would your oldest son have been at that time in 2010-ish?
He would have been 10, 11 years old.
10, 11 years old.
Somewhere in that, but yeah. Okay.
And I noticed that he was sitting in his chair a little bit uncomfortable, and that he was shifting around and kind of playing with himself a little bit in primary. I was a primary president. So I went up to him and I said, hey, kiddo, let's go outside. And I won't say his name because I don't want to embarrass him too bad. But I said, hey, kiddo, let's go out in the hallway and talk. And I thought I was going to have to give him if you need to go potty, let's go potty, but let's not put our hands in our pants in the middle of primary. And so I said, hey, kiddo, what's going on? And he was like, just adjusting. And I was like, no, it's a little bit more than just adjusting. Like I was thinking, hey, we've got some, mild masturbation going on in the middle of primary. And he says, well, I just have something in my pocket. And I said, well, how about you give that to me then? And so he reached down into his pants, into his underwear, y'all, and pulled out a small handful of Legos and plopped them into my cupped out hands like this. And I said, well, thank you. Do you have any more in there? And so he reached in and he pulled out a second handful of little mini Legos. And he said, that's all, Sister Westbrook. And I said, well, buddy, let's not bring these Legos into primary in the future. And they were not clean. I will say that there was some fecal content. He probably hadn't wiped. He's 10.
Oh.
Right?
Wow.
And I just carried those Legos into the Relief Society room. And I knelt down next to your beautiful wife, Jill. And I said, hey, Jill, Connor just gave these to me from his underwear. And she held out her hands. And I dumped them into her hands. And then I went to the bathroom and washed my hands. And we have been eternally bonded ever since.
That was the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship.
less shitty, for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome? Oh, man.
Yes.
I love that. I will love that boy forever. It also, we really became bonded because your son has got some special needs. And because our son, Brig, is about the same age, our families also really bonded over just that shared experience of raising behaviorally challenging children. Aloha, Honolulu, Hawaii.
Aloha.
I love your city. I have been there. I actually did one of my practicums for my master's, oh my goodness, my words. My master's degree in Honolulu, Hawaii. So welcome to the show. We love seeing you here.